So, first video of my Single Monsters content. Now, as you can see, you might be asking, oh wait, isn't that a copy of Ultra Hypno's Board Game Island, spelled without the A? Well, it's actually called Game Island. And without including video games, it basically is the first video I'm doing on my laptop. Yes, you heard me, I had a laptop. Out of order that I posted it. So the first one I'm going to show you, which is the very first one, is Chess a Stop, which is based off of chess. You might be asking how. As well, you have to earn it. And speaking of that, let's let you know, I think this may be a little bit okay, because not like full okay. Because let me show you. His last video about Board Game Island was on October 24th. And today is January 2021, which means he hasn't uploaded another thing in like a year. Come on, if you don't post in like a year, then it might be assumed it's canceled. If you want to cancel it, you can cancel it. Look. So let me show you. You basically have to take the same things to those, So how would you unlock... Oh yeah, Chess a Stomp. How would you unlock Chess a Stomp? Basically like the same way as like Ultra Hypno's board game monsters without the O, without the A. Apparently how you'd earn it is to place according to me. Let's think. My only guess that I can think of is that I guess it'd be earned if you, according to me, place 5 tan monsters. It can be like 5 tan monsters and 5 black monsters. But each tan monster has to be a different monster every one you did. Which means which means like when you place like a tan monster, like a monster with like any tan on it, just to make it easier. His whole body doesn't have to be tan. So like Noggin, I want to place a Noggin. I have to choose someone else besides the Noggin. Then I choose a Tweedle. Then I choose a Mammoth. Then I choose a Drumpler, and then I basically choose... Then I guess you choose a Congle? I think that... I don't know, I guess orange can kind of suck tan. And for black, I guess I choose like, oh wow, I choose Epic and Noggin and others. Like, basically that. That's how you unlock this monster. Next one is Monopoly, which is basically Monopoly. But here's the thing. Twist. All the things that have junior versions of itself will be using a junior version of it. Because, My Singing Monsters is a kid's game. Half the people in the community use it for Discord servers and 13 plus. So we decided to go on the kids side and make Monopoly Junior. You know how there's Monopoly? Or there's now Monopoly. Because now it looks like an actual pole that you find at the candy cane thing. So, basically how you earn this is make about 3 monsters on any island You have to get like one of those like voice changers, like, and you said to record a track, and you say like, "Hello, I'm a monster," and the next time you unmute the monster, it'll say, "Hello, I'm a monster." Basically that thing. Well, basically you have to do any island except goal, except composer island, of course. Which let's say I need like I want to do like a clamble, a ceramind, and a bloat. I'd make them all say no. And that's how you run the monster. That's it. All you have to get is like a monster of any kind. But it can't be like, let's say I want to do like noggin. I have noggin, I did that. Then I can't use noggin again. Let me think, what was the third one? Oh yeah, the third one was clue. Hey clue, what you gonna do? I'm gonna clue you down. Yet again, this is Clue Junior, cause this is a kids channel. So the X cookie, even though I bet the game's about like a missing cake instead of really a cookie. So I guess the way you can earn the monster, I guess, is by placing about like 5 monsters that are based off of food. Like what? Let me see. Food, MSM. Fandom, I have to do this, cause yet again, full screen every time. I guess one, so I guess that means like a rare Ziggarab. That can be one. So what can be another one? Rare Ziggarab, like Fumpies, and any other like anything that you want. It can even be from the bakery, but it has to be 5 different items. So that's how you basically earn it. But here's the trick. The last one you do has to be the cake. Let's say you do like a cookie, pie, salad, turkey. The last one has to be cake. Pretty sure all the things I said were in Master Monsters first, right? I think so. Then I think there's 4 in a row. This one is the first one of a duplicate from Board Game Island. So, basically, if you ever watch like Board Game Island's videos from Ultra Hypno, if you're in the Mystical Monsters community, you'll basically do the same thing as this. Which means, yet again, you have to buy and place 4 of the same monster in a row, or teleport from Meme Island. You don't have to do all that. You can just put 4 monsters in a row, or... Okay, oh yeah. Let me see if I did any of these 4. I'm just gonna say, like, a Operation... Oh yeah, I'll just skip to, like, this DJ one, and that's probably not the right order. Since it's based off of Scramble Junior, you have to make... So, according to me, you have to have 2 options. One, try to spell out one kid-friendly word by using like it can be up to three letters, like dog or car, one of those words, or man or whatever. Can be like cuss words, controversial words. It means like dog, cat, man, truck. Oh yeah, dog, cat, man, car. An egg. Those are examples. But you can also say like yum or any others. So I have basically no idea at this point. Or you can place like or you can teleport 3 digits from any island in 2 minutes. Of course, I think the next one is this pet scan one. Yet again, I couldn't find Operation Junior, so I just used like Operation Pet Scan with Petsy and Mikado. Basically means I have to place like according to me 3 different decorations without touching a monster. That's how you earn. But you have to do it in under like 20 seconds. Okay, let's see what next one was. Not Sora Beat, nor the Dog of Awareness. Is it Triple Train? Yeah, it's probably Triple Train. Oh, could be the Dog of Awareness. Just gonna do that one. The way you earn the Dog of Awareness is that under like 15 minutes, you have to get you have to buy like every single item, no matter how much it costs in a bakery, in under about 10 seconds. Yeah, you have to do that. And then you earn dog awareness. Basically, you only have like 10 seconds to learn like everything, pay. So you have to have a lot of bakeries set up, especially the large ones. Most importantly, the large ones. Well, oh yeah, I think that one. I'm just gonna do Sorbet. Sorbet, yet again. How you beat it? Basically, buy a monster, sell a monster, and buy it back. Then Triple Train. Basically, like based off of the game Trouble. He hasn't did like a Trouble one yet. Which basically means that according to me, the old one was like to get a warning because the game's called Trouble. But I just say, what would it be? I don't know. Just place like 3 Potbellies on on Earth Island because I really have no clue at this point. Then we have the Bandicoins. According to me, the Bandicoins you have to do like I what it says for, for the Bandicoins, how you earn it is the place every single like in 15 seconds you have to place like a Crocodile, a Thermind, a Fruit Fly, and a Florist. on Light Island, or whatever you call it. I don't know how to say it. Basically, how you earned bandy coins. Now let's go over design. Of course, obviously, the one I started off was Chess-a-Stop. Chess-a-Stop is based off of the horse piece in chess, and what it's stomping on is like a chessboard. How it plays is by stomping on random pieces, which make you like bap, bump, bump, bump. Those are its 4 beat sounds, like this: bump, 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 beep, bump, 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 beep, bop, bump, bump, beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, bump, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop, boop, beep, bop. Next, we have Mapoli. Mapoli's like an actual like pole you see at the North Pole, and and it has a mustache like the Monopoly Man, and the black thing's like a bass. So it plays the bass and it plays it through this. The second percussionist, the X Cookie or X Cakey, K-Guy. Of course, the table is holding 1 cake, and the monster, which is like the mystery man, he plays like a drum. He's, according to me, like one of those mystery people that have black eyes and have red eyes, like 2 lines and a black body, which you can't see. And then on the table has like a face on like the stem, which is this part, which has a plate, 2 plates of crumbs on them, and then a cake. And he plays the sound by banging on the plates and cake which are on the table. This, that. Now, of course, we got to the 4th one, 4 in a row. You already know what he looks like. He's basically like a version of the Connect 4 board, and he plays his sound by banging on Connect 4 pieces, and he's like, or like something similar to that. JD Wordle's Birdsole. Basically, like, if you can see here, he is based off of this blue piece from Scrabble Junior, because he has DJ helmets on, which gave me the idea of making like this monster like a DJ. This is almost like the DJ kit. And he's like a blue square with the letter S on it. And his head was like a dark brownish. Petzicazo is like this pet. You might think this is his mouth, but it's actually his bib. He has a red nose, he has an eye, he has 2 ears, he has body, and he looks like an Among Us player, dead and reformed. But he's now horizontal instead of facing up. Now all these Among Us dogs are basically forced to live like this. Then he has strings. Basically, on to the next one. Dog of Beware. This looks like the dog from Beware the Dog. He has 1 eye, he has a jaw, he has like teeth, very sharp ones. And he plays yet again percussion by banging on the kid's hand. As you can see, The keys and hand. I just said and. It looks exactly like this, like in the box. It's an orange hand with a yellow orange arm with yellow hand and fingers with like a pink mark, like a drum. Like a sorry beat. Let me go. So the red one is of course supposed to be this piece. Unfortunately, I had no room, but I had to scrap that. If you didn't know, Sensei he's actually wearing a punching glove to help punch the green one. And but his whole entire body is red, so I said to color it like a lighter or like darker, paler red. But still looks like his hand. And they're attached to springs. And green looks like a very damaged up piece. Like he has a hole. He has his teeth flying out. He has a stitch. And he has a couple purple eyes, black eyes. Then now we're gonna go to Trouble Train. Trouble Train is based off of the red piece from Trouble. As he drives a train that looks like this top piece, which has the dice, which is attached by chain. I decided to get somewhat up besides the percussion. Might just make the sound like a synth, because I really don't have like the dice holds like the symphonator, and it leads for the chain, which makes the sound. And then it'll go like to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Besides, who else? Then of course we have the bandit horns. So of course, apparently this is based off of the really. If you're like a teen and you ever played like Unstoppable Unicorns, you probably know what these based off of. This is based off of like a Taurus unicorn. It's basically like a glitter unicorn. It's basically like a. I forgot the name of that blue one. There's like a $1 million baby unicorn one, which is that one. And then there's the main one, which is like that really chubby unicorn with like the pink stuff, like blue stuff on his mouth. Now we'll talk about the information about the games based off of, and now then that'll be the end of the video. First, yet again, back to Chesapeake. Chess-a-Stomp. Chess-a-Stomp is based off of the popular game from 1200 chess. I at least think it came from 1200. I'm not really that sure, but who knows? Chess is the deal. Chess is basically like a game where you have like a pieces like kings, queens, knights, which is based on the horse, which is a month, and the bishops and like pawns and others. I forgot the other couple ones' names. And there's also the same number of pieces except colored black. And the goal is to get them. Is that it rather wins when you get like, but it wins when you is when the other person's all show you. Like there's 10 people. So this tan that has to beat all of this blacks, getting rid of all the players, and that's how you win. Well, time to go on to Monopoly Junior. Might just mention normal Monopoly because I really have never played Monopoly Junior. So Monopoly is this big game where you land on space, pick up cards, and you can rather get something good, bad, or just straight up go to jail. Of course, You can you can pay for stuff like buildings, apartment, hotels, and buildings. You can pay for stuff like boardwalk avenues, waterworks, etc. And basically, the junior version have more kid-friendly stuff and less information about, like an ice cream parlor, um, a pet store. You can pass Broadway to earn some cash. You gotta watch yourself or straight to jail, or boardwalk, which is basically like an amusement park place. And I'm pretty sure the game was invented back in 2014. Well, time for the X cookies. The X cookie is based off of Clue. And if you didn't know, Clue is a hard game. If you guess wrong, you get out of the game. Here we go. So currently, Clue's plot is that someone just got slaughtered in the middle of the night in his bed in his sleep. And six suspects. And you have to find out who it is, what they killed him in, what they killed him with, and what room. However, Clue Jr. basically is less ever. Clue Jr. is way less violent and instead of like someone getting killed, it's like kid mysteries like ate the cake and who broke the toy. And it's like, what room did they break the toy or eat the cookie? Who is it, and where did they eat it? And basically like that game. Connect for another roar. Four on a roar is based off of Connect Four. Basically like a game where it literally says Connect Four in a row. That's basically it. You win. Been other versions like Connect Four blasts, hoops, blasters, and like shots. I think there's like a mashup version, basically like Candyland. And basically the main people are these red and yellow checkers playing the game. However, in the actual box, one of them looks surprised, one of them looks like he's about to commit suicide. The box I have right here, they're both having fun. And one of them doesn't look suicide, and one of them does not look sad. Now we have DJ. Yeah, these words. It's based off of the game Scrabble or Scrabble Junior. I have no clue. I actually used to have Scrabble Junior, except I don't remember what the game mechanics are. But I already know Scrabble. Basically, like my dad, he plays this game called Scrabble Go, which is basically just Scrabble. So let me show you. And it's basically like this game where you have to make words. And the first to get and the first to be out of tiles wins. And then there's Petsy which is based off of Operation. Because I don't know don't know the name of Pet Scan. But I guess it's like basically like the same thing of Operation. Operation is basically like a board game. Basically, like our operation, basically like this game where you're a doctor and you have to fix all those mental organs that you can't touch the side about like 3 times. But Where Are the Dogs? Basically like a lot of other games like Rattlesnake Jake and Don't Take Buster's Bones. So, basically like one of the, so as I said, basically the goal of the entire game is that you have to pick up a card and pick up a bone, or two or three. And not to use tweezers. Except if you press the bottom, I think, you get a scare. And the kids in the UK commercial probably look like terrified. So, sorry. Uh, yeah, oh my god, I got stuck in my head. And as I said, the last one to make a steady move wins the game. Sorry beat is based off of sorry. Basically, like, if you get, you have to pick up a card and you have to make it back home. Except, here's the problem. If you roll a sorry card, you can bump someone back to start, or you can move like a couple numbers. That's basically all. And whoever gets all their pieces back to home wins. Oh my god, it literally said that we wear the dog to sleep. Again, I really like that commercial. Even though it was like born in like the 2010s. There's trouble Trayon. It's based off of the game Trouble. Except, here's the thing. You basically have to get like a certain amount of numbers to roll. You have to go around the board until you get back to the same spot, and then you go into the safe zone. And whoever gets all, I think, 4 other pieces back to safety wins. However, if players land on your exact player, you get bumped back to start. This is why I call Trouble or Rebuff a sorry. And of course, finally, the bandicoons. Of course, Unstoppable Unicorns. A 13 plus game. But the problem, I'm only 9. I am only 9. I'm only 9. I am only 9. I am only 9. See, I have parental guidance because I'm only a 9-year-old on YouTube. And since it's in the game's like 13 plus, or 14 plus. Basically like this card game about unicorns, and I don't really know much about it because I never played this game and I'm never gonna play it until I'm like 13 years old. Basically, that was it. That was all the gaming ends. So see you next time. Bye. do about update 2.